Hello, internets, and welcome to the test episode, pilot episode, whatever you want to call it, of the Toad Radio Podcast, a podcast from Midlands-based comedians Lucy Thompson and Thomas Rackham. If you are listening to this, then you are likely a friend of ours or somebody in comedy that we respect greatly, who we have asked to listen to it and give us a bit of feedback on what they think. So what follows is the unedited audio from a chat that me and Lucy had at a house over the weekend. It's about an hour long. I hope that you enjoy it. As I said, if you have any tips or ideas or things along those lines, then please drop us a message via Toad Radio email. That's TOAD radio email, all one word, at gmail.com. Similarly, if anyone out there is a podcast expert and wants to give us a bit of help on how we might be able to make it sound better and things like that, then feel free to get in touch and tell us why it sounds rubbish in its current form and what we can do to make it better. Anyway, I hope that you enjoy it. Thank you very much for listening, and hopefully there'll be more of these to come. Thanks. Bye.
That's it.
Dog's bored already. So what I think we'll do is we just say hello a bit at the beginning, just explain who we are.
Yeah.
Just have a chat.
I'm just going to follow your lead.
Okay.
Okay.
Right then. So it's one of those things, isn't it? It's like doing stand-up. Like, this is like the first time.
Yeah, exactly. So it's going to be horrible.
Then once you've done it like 100 times, hopefully you'll be good at it.
Yeah.
You know what I was thinking earlier?
Are we doing it now?
Well,
is this the show?
No, we'll start it.
Right.
I think, like, we've been going a year, haven't we?
Yeah.
And, like, the people who we know who do gigs with, who are quite good,
Yeah.
like, have been going for about 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
You seem to like go up a level when you get to there.
Definitely, yeah.
I was like, well, that makes sense, because, like, you'll be 4 times better than you are now.
Yeah, exactly. You've got, you've got 4 times as much experience. You've probably played every type of room. You know how to deliver your material. You know, because I think, pop that over there.
Put it more in the middle.
Is it on?
Yeah.
This is a podcast.
We don't have to use this bit.
No.
We can start it properly in a minute.
Yeah.
Or we could. You could even go back and like edit this and put it on another bit.
Because I think that, I think one thing that I do that I annoy myself by doing is I don't think I ever deliver the joke in the same way. I think like pitch and pace and rhythm just changes all the time, and sometimes I think I know if I've sounded a bit flat.
Yeah. Did you record yourself? And then
No, I don't. I've never ever recorded myself. I don't record myself. I don't count gigs.
I've been trying to do that though. Is like I've been trying to really like sit down and be really like disciplined with wording the joke. Like try and make it as lean as possible, and then get the wording right, and then be like, right, that is how you want to say it. Learn it and don't do it any other way.
No, no. It's like driving.
Yeah.
You wouldn't suddenly start driving on the other side of the road.
Yeah.
Would you?
Because I'll go on and then like a joke that I've written, like I'll do the setup, but I'll start saying like extra bits and things that aren't needed.
Right.
But you expand, don't you?
Do you annoy yourself when you do that?
Yeah. And I was thinking in my head, like I catch myself doing it. I think, oh, you're doing that thing.
Yeah.
Shut up.
I'm not very good at going off piste. I think I panic if anything. It's the same when I meet people for the first time. I'm quite shit. So
shit at meetings.
Yeah, and I try and be funny, and then when everyone just thinks you're a twat. I think I do that because I'm trying too hard, and I think when I try and sort of go off the cuff, I think I just come across as a twat. Really.
It's tough, man. It's hard. It's like I never do this in my normal life, but when I'm on stage, like in between saying things, I go I say that like to fill the gaps.
Yeah.
Whereas in real life, you don't do that. You're just quiet.
just full silence.
Yeah, and I think it's like just being comfortable with just having like a moment on stage where like because all they'll do is just think they'll just think you're thinking of something.
And I think that it's never going to be as long as you feel like it is.
Yeah.
Like it's for you, it's gonna feel like 1 second will feel like 4 or 5.
Yeah.
And then when you watch it back or listen to it back, you'll be like, oh, actually, it was quick.
Yeah. So you don't need to be constantly talking. You can just like take a few seconds to be
Yeah.
quiet, like because the audience would just think, oh, he's just thinking of something.
Yeah. And I think especially I have a tendency to jump around quite a lot, material wise. I don't, I don't go sort of full circle, come back to things. I don't sort of segue into other parts at all. Really, I just stop one bit and start another.
Yeah.
And I think if I took that pause, it might probably take an applause break.
It's like when people go for a drink, though, don't they? They have a sip of their drink and then they go, and another thing, and the audience think, oh my god, even when he's having a drink, he's thinking funny things to say. When really, like, you know exactly what you're about to do.
Yeah.
Because that's what apparently, like, a lot of comedians will do when they forget where they are. They'll go and have a sip of water, and then while they're doing it,
okay.
Like, oh right, I'm here.
Yeah, that makes sense. Do you still write stuff on your hand?
No, I've stopped. I probably should, but I'll try and force myself to remember it.
Yeah.
And if I don't do that, I have to, because there's no safety net sort of thing, really.
Have you in life, have you got quite a good memory?
No, it was. But I've been trying to do. I've got a brain training thing on my phone, and I've been trying to do like memory games on it to improve it.
Can you remember, for example, being born?
No.
See, I can.
Can you? That's quite good.
That's why I don't write things down in my hand.
That's good.
Because I can remember being born.
Can you remember your jokes though? Like I never write anything down because I can remember being born. What's your phone number? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know my postcode, do I? But I don't necessarily remember numbers or letters. I'm not Rain Man.
James Cook said to me that you do know it, but you have to let yourself remember it.
Wait, postcode?
Just anything.
Right.
It's like the information is in there, but if you panic and think, oh, I don't know it, it won't come. Which I think is quite true, because sometimes like I know like what my sort code and my account number is for my bank, but
prove it. I just get paid.
But then what's your annual salary before tax? But then when I try it, sometimes like if you draw a blank and then you go, oh, I don't know it, you can't like force it out.
No, I think
you
that's
just have
right.
to. Because I think I'll forget material when I'm nervous.
Yeah.
Because I'm not just letting it come.
Do you still? But I think for you, definitely more than me. You write a lot more. You try out a lot more new stuff than I do. You're a lot braver than I am. You're a soldier of comedy, whereas I'm just sort of in Dad's army, in home front, home reserve, homelands,
home front.
Home front. So I think you're quite brave. So I think if I was probably writing as much new stuff as you, I would forget more.
Yeah.
Of it.
It is difficult. Like I find that when if I'm right, like it can work against you as well though, because if I've been writing during the day and then I've got a gig that night, I find it harder to remember material because it's like I've copied over it with new stuff. Right. Yeah. But then I can't remember the new stuff either. So I've just got nothing.
You've got nothing.
It's like if I go and rewrite a joke as well.
Like a toad caught in the headlights.
Like a toad on the road. When if I rewrite a joke and then I go and do a gig, I often find that I can't. Someone does agree. I can't remember the old way it used to go or the new way. No. So I just like I can't do either.
Yeah, I know. What's been the worst? What's the worst thing that's ever happened to you on stage?
Nothing ever really bad.
Have you ever got an erection?
No, not yet.
I have.
Have you?
Yeah. If I have a good gig.
I was going to say something really bad.
What?
Say a clit erection.
It's
that big.
Swells up like
pokes through your trousers.
Yeah. It swells up like a balloon. A water balloon, though.
Like a sapphire.
It's like a dog's penis.
A lipstick. Like when you go to church.
That happens.
Lucy's got a lipstick out. Like when you go in the chip shop and you see their saveloys rise in a little dish of water.
Yeah, why are they water?
I don't know.
Do you boil them?
I think they dry out.
Are they hot dogs?
I don't know. They're nice though. I like a saveloy.
I've never had one.
They're alright. It's like a hot dog, a big hot dog.
Can you get battered saveloy?
No.
Is it too much?
That's weird. I don't know why they don't do that about saveloys. That seems like probably it'd be quite popular.
I like things from the chippy tea.
Chippy tea.
Yeah. Fish and chips. Chips.
Just the normal chip. just the standalone chip.
Chips and gravy. Yeah.
The fish.
Oh, it's the batter.
Together or separate.
Whatever.
I think this could just be it.
Should
we just say we've started?
Yeah.
We should probably say who we are.
Okay.
So hello, if you're listening to this and you're somebody that we know that we've shared it with. My name is Thomas Rackham.
I'm Lucy Thompson.
Yeah.
And together we're Toad Radio.
So this is a test episode. It's not even episode 1 because
no, this is the pilot.
It's episode -1.
Yeah.
It's ground zero. Toad Radio. Might be the first and last one.
No, it won't be. We're going to make
I'll start my watch.
Okay. I've done all my best material.
There we go,
now.
it's official.
I've done it all now. I've got nothing left to say.
So
do you podcast on your own?
You could do. It's a bit indulgent though, isn't it? I think.
Read,
no offence if you do a podcast on your own.
Just read from a book. My diary. Just read my memoirs out.
You just read. But if you just read a book, that's just an audio book.
Not if it was a book written by me.
You're just talking about your life.
Yeah.
That probably would be
I'd like
good. People
that.
would listen
It'd be
to
like
that.
therapy.
Yeah.
No, they wouldn't listen to it because you've seen my life today. I live in hell.
So let's explain where we are. We're in Leicester. We're at Lucy's house in Leicester.
Yeah,
and,
it's nice. Live opposite the space station.
In the shadow of the space station. I saw that thing actually on the way. Is that what that be? It looks like it's inflatable.
Yeah,
like
it's just bubbly. It's just the it's just the look they've gone for.
Space age.
Space. There's a rocket in there.
Everything's going to be inflatable in the future.
Yeah. Do you have inflatable chairs?
Yeah, they didn't catch on, did they?
No.
That is like if you were going to do like a 90s sitcom.
Definitely need one of those.
Inflatable sofa.
Yeah. Imagine you thought when you bought you were an idiot in the 90s and you bought your first house and you thought I'd just get the inflatable stuff.
Yeah, but people do things like that. Like that's a sort of like I used to live with a guy. You know who he is. I'll explain it to these people. I used to live with a guy called Andy who thought like that. Well, inflatable furniture's only 99p.
So
Wilkinson. So I just get an inflatable bed, inflatable chair. Everything. We'll just have inflatable furniture everywhere.
He slept on an airbed for 2 years.
Did he?
Yeah.
Where was that?
Don't know, mum's.
Oh.
Not your mum's.
My house.
He
did actually. Yeah, he had an airbed. He had an air mattress. Yeah. Which is just you may as well be sleeping on the floor.
Yeah. No, they've advanced, actually.
Did you learn this at the space station? Space station? Space museum? What is it called? Centre.
Space.
They've come a long way.
No, they have. I had one that was... it's 2-tier, actually. The first bit, it felt like a bed. I popped it.
It's like a mattress.
Is it not like a mattress? Yeah.
You popped it up to monkey business. Not with a monkey.
No, just Just by being fat. I mean,
just couldn't keep her.
I think anyone over the size, anyone who's, let's say 11 stone plus, 12 and a half, isn't designed for things filled with air.
Got weight restriction.
Yes, should come with a weight restriction.
Like a weak bridge. Like a country bridge.
Much like a country bridge, yeah.
Sometimes when I used to get into, well, if I go into Andy's room and get into bed with him,
What?
it would like, you would get on it, but like you'd put your elbow down like that, and it would just go like. I think you have to top them up.
Oh yeah.
You could feel the floor, like if you put a weight, if you lied flat and distributed your weight evenly, you were fine. But if you put if you cocked an elbow, it would just go to the floor.
During pillow talk, if you put yourself up on your haunches and your elbows,
this is it. Yeah.
You'd know about it. Yeah.
If you were with a lady and you had to get on, all fours.
Like a dog.
Just on the yeah. Just be on the floor. You might as well just. Well, I suppose they're just shit.
Do you I mean, I don't want to get too heavily involved in talking about furniture.
Furniture podcast.
First episode, furniture. Do you invest in a good mattress?
Yeah. Well, I've got a memory foam mattress.
Nice.
I didn't invest in it. I got given it by my parents, my mum.
Oh yeah.
Well, actually, we bought our house was my mum's house before we bought it, and she bought like a bed, like quite a nice bed, and like a proper nice memory foam mattress. But then we built the bed. I built the bed for her in the bedroom, and we couldn't get it out. So by proxy, I got to keep it.
And the house.
And
because
the
you
house,
couldn't get it.
So,
did she move out?
I bought a bed.
Get the bed?
And it came with the house.
She was just like, oh, do you know what? Fuck it, I'll move out. You can have this.
Yeah.
You can have this.
This bed's a pain. I ain't taking that down.
No.
I'll just leave.
I'll go buy a whole other house to live in.
So I've got a memory foam mattress. Yeah, but the thing is, it's like anything, you get accustomed to it. So then when you sleep on a normal mattress, you're like, oh, this doesn't like mould to my shape.
No, this is. I mean, I'm on the bed now. This is comfortable. I mean, this is a sleigh bed.
Is that what they call it?
It's comfortable, but I've slept on some horrific. Should we move on?
So 15 minutes on furniture. Tick that off. So what have you been doing today?
I've been at work today.
How was that?
It was alright, yeah. I don't mind. I used to think I wouldn't want to go to work on the weekend.
On the Sabbath.
On the Sabbath. I was at work yesterday. I work every other weekend. But then when I got dumped, it stopped me. I don't have to find things to do at the weekend anymore. You know, I used to spend sort of a lot of time panicking, thinking, well, you know, what am I going to do? Because there's only so many times you can go to the range, or to being. I don't need to go to B&Q anymore.
I was thinking that the other way. I was thinking like you do different activities if you're single, don't you?
Yeah.
I think you're more inclined to just
Masturbating.
Yeah, more of that. Yeah. Well, you do quite a lot of that if you're in a relationship. Depends how long you've been together. But like you're less inclined to like just pop along to things when you're in a couple. Like if there was a gig on tonight, I'd like pop along and have a watch.
Have a watch, yeah. You don't. I think when you're when you're in a relationship, you know, quite a sort of comfortable relationship, out of the throes of dating, if you will, living together.
Yeah.
You just don't do anything.
No.
I think me and I used to have like conversation pretty much every Friday and Saturday night. Should we go out? Yeah, let's go out. Let's go here, go there. Right, on our anniversary, we're going to go to the pub, we're going to walk to the pub, we're going to have a couple of drinks, it'll be really nice, and then we're going to go to this really nice Indian restaurant. Perfect. In the end, we had 4 cans of lager from Tesco's and got an Indian takeaway. Because we couldn't be bothered. Even on I think we split up after that. Not immediately after that. But
during the meal. I've had enough.
I said, well, alright, I'll have it. I'm going to eat it all. So yeah, no, I think you do. We just. I don't know. I think it's just is it contentment or is it?
Well, you feel like you're doing something without doing something because you're with another person.
Yeah.
Because you're hanging out, I suppose.
Yeah.
It's like, well, you know, but you're not. I don't know. It's weird. There's compromises you have to make though, because you do. You know, if you want to be nice, then you can't just watch. Be like, well, I will stay in, but we're watching this.
Yeah. Yeah. What did you do last night? Mr. Saturday night.
Saturday night, ripping it up, stayed in, was in bed by 10.
Nice.
My girlfriend went out last night on the piss. I'll tell you where she went in a minute.
Brilliant.
Because that's...
Something else.
Blow your mind.
Okay.
And I had the house to myself, which I do quite like.
Yeah.
So I watched a film called The Babadook. Have you heard of it?
I haven't. What's the genre?
It's an Australian horror film.
Oh, okay. Australians are quite good at making horrors.
Yeah.
I'm basing that on Wolf Creek.
Wolf Creek.
Oh, isn't it?
Yeah, we watched it together, I think.
Did we?
Did we go to the cinema to see that?
Probably.
When we lived in Rugby, I think.
Yeah, maybe. It's a good film, that is.
It is a good film. We're not a couple, by the way, if people are listening. That sounds like when we lived in Rugby together.
We did. Well, we very briefly were.
Just pals.
A couple. All it was, we got completely off our tits one night, went to watch The Libertines, had a chemical romance, woke up the next day in a hotel in Birmingham, and then decided we didn't want to go out with each other anymore.
Yeah, but, footnote, during the event, rang a lot of people that we know.
Used the hotel telephone to tell them that I'd found my true love, my calling in life. And we never did consummate.
This is it, guys.
12-hour relationship, did we? I watched the Oscars, and you fell asleep.
The one called the next day, like, yeah, was this a mistake?
Why?
But so you just woke up sober, like, should we just pretend that didn't happen?
It's too late. We've already told everyone we know.
It is Monday, so should we just start this week and just put that to bed?
Yeah. So anyway, Babadook, was it good?
Yeah, it is good.
Were you scared?
Yeah, I don't really watch a lot of horror films. One, because I don't think a lot of them are very good.
And you're a pussy.
They're not, and two, they freak me out a little bit.
For Harry Potter.
Harry Potter. That's a bit scary as well.
I've never seen it.
It's it's not that scary. It's kids' films.
I don't like fantasy fiction. I don't like
Or
it.
like wizards and stuff.
I don't like when I watch something or read something and think wouldn't happen. I don't like it.
Isn't that all fiction though?
Well, no, because like if I was watching, like, let's take for example, Wolf Creek.
Yeah.
Could happen.
I think that is actually based on.
Well, that's
thing.
a factual. Yeah. All right. Bad example. All right. Chipmunks, the Squeakquel. Could happen.
Have you seen that?
Brilliant.
Is that scary?
Brilliant film that is.
It's terrifying.
So yeah, I mean, if I watch it and think wouldn't happen, I don't like it. Same with books.
Same with books.
Yeah.
What is Wolf Creek? Is that the one where they're like, are they like backpackers in Australia?
Yeah.
And they get that guy like captures them and tortures them and stuff.
Yeah, he's really. I think his last a bit more sinister than that.
Morning.
Morning. Yeah, he just really, really awful things to him. I think two of them die.
It's two girls and a boy, isn't it? I'm starting to remember it now.
I think one of the girls survives.
Someone always has to.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it just one guy that's torturing them?
Yeah.
I do remember it.
Yeah, it's horrible. It's a horrible film.
Yeah, I think we went to the cinema to see that.
I
don't know why.
It's one of those films, though, weirdly, that I've just seen so many times. I can't stop watching it.
Is it your favourite film?
My favourite film of all time, Wolf Creek.
Without a doubt.
Creek, Hard Candy, and that's it.
Honest, I love nothing more than on Sunday afternoon, just popping on a bit of Wolf Creek before bed. It really peps me up.
It just sees what I think if I'm feeling down.
To have a good old think about death.
So, where did Holly go last night?
She went to, She went out on the piss with some people that she works with.
All right.
I live in Birmingham, so they went out in Birmingham.
Okay. City centre.
Yeah, but she went to start with. They went to Oceana. So
Start with.
There's more to
right.
it.
Okay.
So they went to Oceana. That's
wow.
Okay. That's bad enough on its own.
Yeah.
On a Saturday night in Birmingham.
Nice.
To see a celebrity DJ, and this is who it was. This will be a test as whether you even know who this is. Scott Disick.
I don't know who
that is. Dizik.
Wow.
This is such a stretch. He is Keeping Up with the Kardashians, that television program about Kim Kardashian and her family.
Yeah.
He is Kim Kardashian's sister's boyfriend.
Wow.
And last night he was DJing at Oceana in Birmingham, and they had to queue for 3 hours to get in.
Really?
Yeah, or they had to wait for 3 hours for him to turn up or something.
Fuck that.
And she was like, "Do you want to come?" And I was like, "No."
No,
And she was like,
right.
"Why not? Why don't you want to
Creek.
come out for a drink with us?" I was like, "Well, Oceana, Saturday night, Scott Disick DJing 3 hours."
Got Wolf Creek on.
Yeah, got Wolf. I'm just going to pop the Babadook on and then not sleep.
And what time did they get in?
She got in at 3:30.
Nice.
And apparently he started DJing at 3. So
Oh.
I don't think she stayed very long. I think she'd had enough by 3 o'clock.
Fucking hell.
It sounded awful. But I googled him,
Yeah.
and he is a lord.
Really?
Yeah, Lord Scott Disick. Not like, because apparently there's a thing you can do. You know, like you can go and buy, online and buy like
Oh yeah.
a star. You
Yeah,
can, like,
you
name
can do
a
that.
star
Like you buy like a
after
tiny
one
bit
of your kids.
grass in Scotland or something, can't
Yeah,
you?
he did that. It's not like you're really a lord.
So
You
he's not an actual lord.
You can't like influence government policy.
No.
He goes to the House of Lords.
Or he's not Lord. The singer.
No. Look, well, with an E on the end.
Yeah.
That girl.
Yeah. Lordy.
No. He's just Lord Scott Disick. But honestly, I might do it. I might get a lordship and then insist that everybody uses it.
Would you change your debit card to say Lord Tom Rackham?
It'd be Lord T Rackham.
Lord T Rackham. Trackham. I'd be a lady.
Lady Lucy.
Yeah.
Lady Thompson.
Yeah.
What I was thinking, what about Baroness?
That's
quite good, isn't it?
like Mrs. Thatcher.
That's it. It's got a bit of baggage though, Baroness, because she sort of spoiled it.
She did in a way, but then I think I could Countess.
Reclaim Countess.
Yeah.
Countess Thompson.
That's what I'd want to be.
That's quite good.
Yeah, I'd like that.
What else have we been up to? We did a gig on Friday. That was nice.
Yeah, that was good.
Did you do a gig last night?
No,
That was the last one.
Oh no, you
No.
watched Wolf Creek, didn't you?
Watched it. Where did we go on Friday? We went to Comedy Gladiators in Bath, didn't we? Which
Yeah.
was alright, it was nice, wasn't
It's
it?
quite far.
It was
further
far
than I
away, yeah.
anticipated.
We did a car share with
Yeah.
Masai Graham and Love Dev Barpega. If you listen to this, people, they're
And
two
saw-
very funny comedians.
And received one of the greatest. I'm just finding it. One of the greatest messages ever on Facebook as part of a thread.
You got a message on Facebook. What about the gig?
No. Remember, as that thing, someone was on the comedy forum was looking for acts for a gong show
Oh yeah.
that Frankie Peoples is doing, and then this woman put, "I don't mind going at Stourport on the 6th. My self-confidence isn't quite at its all-time low yet. What's Frankie Peoples? Is it a charity?" And then someone straight back, "No, it's a person."
Yeah, Frankie Peoples is a person, not a charity.
Not a charity.
Frankie's Peoples.
Frankie's
It's like
Peoples.
supporting people in the community.
That's actually what she's put. Frankie's Peoples. Not Frankie Peoples. Frankie's Peoples. Yeah. So and then what did you do yesterday? You were up quite early because you sent me that email.
Yeah, because we got back quite late, didn't we, from that gig? Because it's far away. I don't know. I woke up about 8 o'clock and I thought, I'll just get up. So, but I didn't really do anything. I went to the gym, and I went and bought some food and stuff, and then I just watched the Babadook, and then couldn't fucking sleep because I was so scared.
Was it that bad?
Yeah, no, it wasn't that bad. It's just weird. It's got like a weird vibe to it. And then when I went to, and it's all set in a house as well. It's not like
Your house.
Yeah, it's all set in my house, which is weird. You think I would have seen it? But it's just all filmed within like one house, and it's just two people. So it's like horror films like in space or something. You're like, well, that's not going to happen.
This could happen, but it's quite low budget.
Yeah,
best ones always are.
It's just it's only 15. It's not like gory or anything. It's just creepy. Yeah. But then it's got yeah. You can't really say a lot about it without spoiling it, but it's good.
I probably won't watch it. I haven't got television.
Well, that's a start.
So
we've got a TV, but you know, I'll try.
I've got a TV, but it's not mine, and it's not here, so I haven't.
There's not one in this house.
There is one in this house, but I can never access it because people watch it.
Is it the one downstairs?
Yeah.
Oh right, okay.
And they don't really watch programmes.
For the record, Lucy lives in quite a mad house.
Like a commune, really.
Commune with but only with one house.
Yeah.
Because commune's typically quite big. Whereas this is just commune contained within a terrace house in Leicester.
Yeah, it's a start of something.
And normally everyone within the commune contributes.
Yeah. But I've got, it's nice. It's a nice
party house.
It's a party house, yeah. But I've been at work all weekend, and I was in no mood for it when I came in. Quite ratty.
When, today or?
Yeah.
What time was that?
About 4:30.
What did you do?
Didn't say anything.
Silence.
Angry silence. Seethed. Looked around, seethed. And then someone quite innocently asked me if I had a nice day. To which I replied, no, it was fucking shit. And that's all I said. I've come up here now. So, quite unreasonable of me. But I was tired, I was ratty, and I had a wet arse.
Wet arse?
I had a wet arse.
From what? Cycling?
Yeah.
Not just because...
I
sometimes I get so angry and I piss myself.
So angry I could piss.
So I did. Protest.
I did sort of wet, dirty protest. But no, I'm all right now. I'm in here. I'm in my sanctuary.
Well, that wasn't even that long ago, so
no,
you've done well.
I've done well to calm
myself. Let it go.
But like I said to Tom when we came upstairs, and I was still quite angry. I said, "Don't ever split up with your girlfriend. Don't let her go. Lock her down. Don't let her out of the house. Don't let her out of your sight. Buy her things. Pay her to stay with you, whatever it takes. Or just be yourself. She probably likes you. And don't ever move out of the house with her.
Just keep her trapped
forever.
Yeah. You just have to get her pregnant. Because then she can't leave. People stay together for years after they shouldn't.
Exactly.
Just because they've got kids.
Exactly. And do that.
Alright, well, we'll do that when we get home later. I'll text ahead.
Yeah, tell her to...
I've got an idea.
You're not going to like it.
What do you fancy doing later? Instead of, watching a bit of catch-up, shall we...
Do you ever watch, on a Sunday evening, do you ever watch Catfish?
The TV programme?
Yeah.
I've seen the documentary.
It's amazing. I'm obsessed with it.
It's all about people who have met people online and then they reveal that they're not like super hot because they've been sending them fake pictures and stuff like that. That's what happens in the documentary.
Yeah, it's like that, but little programmes of it. These people, fucking how stupid.
Must be quite common then.
Oh yeah, they're mad. There's one the other week, right? A woman. She was not even like a 17-year-old, like a full woman, proper woman. She was engaged to someone she met on the internet, and they'd never met. They hadn't even Skyped.
So they've never spoken voice to voice.
No,
it's just all text.
Just text.
Which Facebook Messenger?
Facebook Messenger, MSN, text
MySpace.
messages, MySpace, all that.
Yahoo
Messenger, and they got engaged. But then it turns out it was her friend.
It was right,
and she'd done it to make her feel better because she got a bit depressed after like her dad died or something, and she hit the grog, and she got a bit down. So her friend was like, "I'm going to pretend to be someone else."
Oh my god!
But then she got in too deep, so she obviously thought the best thing to do was ask her to marry him. And then, yeah.
So it was one. So she's a girl.
Yeah.
And it was one of her friends who's a girl pretending to be a guy.
Yeah.
And she thought, I know what, her dad's died. I know what would cheer her up. I'm going to make her fall in love with someone who doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Who's like, oh no, you know, my father's passed away, but I'm starting to feel a lot better now that I've met Tony.
And he was the pictures that they'd used for him in inverted commas. She wouldn't have got him in real life.
Out of a league.
Out of a league.
That's how it works, though, isn't it? It's because you think that's how they trap you. That's the bait. It's got to be alluring.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you'd be like, well, I can meet, you know,
I'll meet you.
meet a hag like you in real life.
Meet a toad like you in real life.
Yeah, I can meet an old crone like you down, you know,
But
Lytton Tree.
Lytton Tree. But I internet date.
Do you pretend to be someone else?
Yeah, I pretend to be someone much better.
I watch Catfish. I make notes.
And I go from there. But I've never had a sort of weird experience like that. I mean, I've seen, like, I go on Plenty of Fish, and a lot of people say, a lot of the women on there say sort of like, you know, no men, no threesomes, you know, I'm not just here for, you know, I don't just want to shag you, I want a relationship. And I'm like, I don't get any of that. I don't get nothing. I must have messaged everyone on there, and no one's written back.
Every single person on Plenty of Fish.
Yeah.
It'd be like it's spam. Like a message from Lucy Thompson on Plenty of Fish is like as common as like penis enlargement email.
Yeah.
Or like that Nigerian scam. Be like, oh, you feel left out if you haven't got one.
But it's quite hard to sort of strike up a conversation with someone that you aren't physically with.
Yeah, well, I don't really think... Can you be really engaged if you're engaged, like, to be married, if you've never met the person in real life? Did she send her a ring?
No.
Because unless someone's actually... You've seen the person and they've proposed to you in person.
Yeah.
It's,
Weird, isn't it?
that is mad. It's scary.
Yeah.
Have you seen the documentary?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I quite like the documentary because they weren't, they weren't too hard on her. It was quite nice.
Yeah.
The way it ends,
you know what? They in the programme, they're generally all quite nice.
Because they're not like, you fucking, what are you doing lying to people? They were just like, because she had like quite a tough life.
Yeah.
From what I gather, because her son wasn't very well, was it? Or something.
Right, yeah.
I think she was sort of like stay at home sort of carer for her son. So she was sort of living vicariously on the internet. You still shouldn't lie. No.
I mean, you are toying with people's hearts and lives. I locked eyes with you when I said that. like you do it to
like
me.
I'm doing it. Like you are toying with my emotions. The thing is, the internet is so mad. You don't, like, you just put your actual pictures of yourself in there. Put the worst pictures that have ever been taken of you on there. Someone will want to sleep with you.
Yeah.
The internet is just awash with pervs.
It is. Do you remember our lives pre-internet?
Yeah.
They were fine.
Yeah, it was fine. I was thinking the other day, like, oh, remember like when all your phone did was just text and call?
Do you remember when you didn't have a phone?
Yeah.
How old were you when you got your first phone?
I think I was like 16, 17.
Yeah, I think I was 16.
It was like a Motorola. It looked like, it was a big like brick thing, but it looked like, you know, people have like wireless phone in their house.
Yeah.
Just looked like one of those.
Brilliant.
Like I've taken that out of the house. But like, yeah, I've got mobile, guys.
My word, right. When you sent a text message you had to enter the number manually. Like, you couldn't go into the phone book and have
Couldn't
the
go into
person.
your contacts.
So I had to have my mobile phone and an address book.
You'd have to jot down the number.
I
you wanted
did.
to take.
Yeah. I remember I had a page in my notebook that said phone numbers for texting, and that was the sort of all the people I'd text.
Just think though, there'll be a time in our life when we'll look back on the way that phones are now and think of them as old fashioned as those.
What? Yeah. What? Where?
But I don't know what else it could do.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, where's left for phones to go?
I don't know. You'll just think of it, and then it will appear in that person's brain or something.
Fucking hell. So I think I'm ready for technology to stop now.
They must be running out of ideas.
Because I only got a smartphone last year. I just had a clamshell before that. Flip phone.
Just that you found on the beach.
Just I held it to my ear.
Just the shell from a mussel. Like, hello? I can't fucking shit this phone. I could never get through to anyone. No signal.
But now I feel like I wouldn't be without it now. But yeah, I lived sort of 29 years of my life fine.
It's weird though, because like there's like for ages and ages and ages a massive desire for like to have technology and phones and be more connected. And now it's like we've almost gone over the peak of the hill, and there's like a bit of a backlash now.
Yeah.
Like, people take like technology diets, or they
Yeah.
have breaks from their phone and stuff.
Yeah.
And there's like restaurants that you can go to in London where you like check your phone in
Yeah, I think that's a good
at
idea.
the reception, so you're not inclined to like check it
Yeah.
while you're eating the meal and stuff.
So I've been out with people. I shan't name names. Joy. And they've been like on Tinder while we're having food.
Yeah, that's it. Like, or like you just see someone just like checking their emails.
Yeah.
It's like, would you rather, look at your free Grays box email than talk to me?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, that's why it hurts. I've turned all the notifications off on my phone though.
Have you?
So nothing pops up anymore. I have to
Go into it.
Yeah, because it's just disturbing you constantly. Otherwise, it's like, oh well, I want it on my terms.
Yeah, I see. I don't. I haven't. But I have to. I can't have my phone at work. So
right, that's
I'm not
quite good.
Yeah. So I'm not. I'm not chained to the handset. I would be, if I could. But my work doesn't allow it.
I think it's good to have a little break from it every now and again.
Yeah.
Because it's people get obsessed with it, and I think the thing with Facebook as well is it gives you the illusion that you've got a social life without leaving the house. So people go on Facebook for an hour and they feel like they've had a night out.
Yeah, that's it.
Because but you haven't been out of the house in 2 days.
No,
You've just been dossing around on Facebook.
that's it. Yeah, I think you're right, and I think when you do actually have human interaction, it's nice.
Yeah, you're not going to meet anyone new online.
I don't know, right? My friend at work always gets like guys messaging her like that she doesn't know on Facebook.
Just on Facebook.
Yeah.
Why don't I ever this? When you hear about things like that, you're like, oh yeah, so and so's. I'm always getting messages stuff like blah blah blah. No, it never happens to me.
Nor me.
What's wrong with my Facebook profile?
I don't even get messages on dating sites.
Be like, I'm here for a specific reason, guys. Come on, play the game.
I don't know. I mean, I know people who on dating sites who are getting it left, right, and centre. I don't even get a sniff.
What one do you go on? Plenty of Fish.
Yeah.
Is that like the main one?
Oh, it's free.
A lot of people use that, don't they?
Yeah. I mean, there are some dregs of society on there. But I think I've had two failed relationships off Plenty of Fish.
Really?
Yeah.
So actual like how proper like we're going out.
Well, Hannah and I lived together.
Oh yeah. You met her on Plenty of
Yeah.
Fish.
Yeah. And then just another one. Just another one.
Just another one. Just another bit.
Just another bit I had.
Bit of fluff.
I always chased just another tail I was chasing.
That was. I never really did internet dating.
Didn't need to.
Didn't need to. You know what I mean?
Wow.
I just queue up outside the house. But I did. I've done like things on Facebook, like when I was single. Like if you meet a girl on a night out, or if you know a girl who's a friend of a friend who's like has told like her friend like, oh, he's fit.
Oh right, okay.
You just message them on classic.
You've done that?
Classic message on Facebook like, "Hi, are you alright?
Straight in.
What are you up to this weekend?
What
I'm
to
going
right now?
here. Where are you going this weekend? I will turn up there
Has that worked?
and try and orchestrate a situation."
I might do that.
Yeah, it has worked. Yeah, a couple of
Messaging
times.
your friends.
Start going through my friends list.
What are you doing this weekend?
Where are you going? Where are you right now?
Where do you live?
What else? What's going on this week then? What are you doing tomorrow?
Working all week, and then birthday at the weekend.
Oh yeah, next weekend, your birthday. How old are you going to be?
31.
31. Woo.
But 31 feels more depressing than 30 did.
Yeah, 32 felt more depressing than 30. It does, because it's not a milestone, is it?
No, and you're just in your 30s now.
Yeah.
And I feel like I haven't... Like when I was 30, I was like, yeah, I got a house, got this, I go walking in the Lake District. Now I'm like, I share a bed with a greyhound. I live in a commune.
The commune.
Yeah.
In the opposite space station.
Exactly, yeah.
Centre.
So now I just feel like, fucking hell, I'm not doing very well at life.
It's alright.
Yeah.
Come on. Neil's got a greyhound. There's a greyhound in here.
There is.
For anyone that's listening.
She's just released quite a potent gust.
Gust.
It's,
She's cast quite a potent spell on the room.
Have you registered that?
No, not yet.
It's out there.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'll keep an eye out.
It's sort of deeply unpleasant. I might try and cover it up.
Have you been running recently?
Do you know what? I hurt my knee. No, I did. I sort of hurt myself. So I had a bit of a rest. Because I was going quite a lot. But then I stopped. Have you? You quite like it,
I've just got a whiff of that.
Yeah, it's out there, isn't it?
Powerful, that is.
Yeah, oh yeah. She's really...
It smells exactly like what you fed her earlier. Like in the last hour.
That's
it's
just gone
straight through.
As air.
It's just been processed and posted out the back. How far do you normally run? Where if you go for like a set? Do you set yourself like a target, or do you just go out and be like, I'll just do as much as I feel like?
I wouldn't ever do... I don't see the point in doing less than 5k.
How many miles is that?
3.
3. Yeah, that makes sense.
I'd probably do between 5 and 10k, so between 3 and 6 miles.
3 and 6 miles.
Yeah. You? How's it going?
I tried to do 5, but then 5, like I've built up to 5, so I can do 5 now.
Yeah.
But then the other day I thought, I'll try and go a little bit longer, and I got to about 5. I got to what? Because I do like a little route, and it's like 2.5 miles there,
yeah.
2.5 miles back
right,
by the house. And then I got to my 2.5 mile like marker, and I thought I'll carry on a little bit, and got to about 3 miles, and I was just absolutely fucked.
Really?
And I was like, now like I've got to do. So it was like anything over 5 was too hard.
Yeah. So literally 5 is your limit.
It is well limit.
What I always do and this is genuinely true, and it's what I have to. This is the only thing that makes me go like further. Is when I go running, I take either my cash card with me or a £10 note in case I run out far, get really tired, and have to get a taxi back.
Have you done that?
No, I've never done it.
That's quite
but
good
it's
though.
safe in the knowledge that I can do it.
Yeah, that's a good idea, because I don't like doing a circular route. I'd quite like to do that, like run. I think I could do further if it was just like a straight line.
Yeah, exactly.
And then like get my girlfriend to pick me up at the other end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. I think because you're always, when you do the circular route, you're always aware of how much you're doing.
Yeah.
And you're either like, oh fucking hell, I've
You know
got
how
4
long's
miles to go.
Yeah.
So I think I always take some money.
Because you swim out too far.
Yes,
Not too far.
Yeah. But I think it would be the most shameful thing, wouldn't it? having like being in your running gear and then get that taxi coming to pick you up.
All your high vis gear
Yeah.
on, and your like iPhone armband to your water bottle.
She's like, alright.
Alright, mate. Yeah, can you take me like 3 miles home?
He's exactly 3.5 miles home.
Could we stop at this petrol station as well? I need a Lucasade. But I went today. I did 5 miles this afternoon.
Did you?
Yeah. I only go once a
Did
week.
you wear a sports bra?
Yeah. But I wear it as pants.
Right. Yeah.
But I did. I go on a Sunday, and last Sunday I went to bed really early on a Saturday night because I'm such a
Wild
lad. And I woke up really early on a Sunday morning, like literally about 7 o'clock in the morning. So I went for a run at 8 a.m. last Sunday.
But you felt
Thank you.
smug as
Yeah.
hell.
Went for a smug run
Yeah.
around the neighbourhood.
But he's so smug you're in danger of punching your own smug, twatty head in.
Did 5 miles powered purely on smug. Smug energy.
Sponsored by smug.
And I did this. I thought I'd do this. I tried to like do this thing where I thought I'll say hello to everybody that I encounter on my run.
You prick.
Oh no, what a wanker. But I think like if it's before, there's a certain time of day, like if it's early enough in the day where it's okay to say good morning to people or hello, isn't it?
I think it's only ever okay if you've got a dog.
Is it?
Yeah.
Because I couldn't figure out where like where you have to stop doing it, because there was a few other people out running the same as me, and I said
You're all smug together.
Yeah, the
winking at each
smug
other.
club
Yeah.
was like not a little nod or
Yeah.
a little hello or
All
a
right,
little
yeah.
morning, and that was all right. And old people like to say hello, so if you see an old person out walking their dog, give them a wave, say
All
hello
right.
and stuff. But then
Don't cross the road to do it.
across the road.
All right.
What's your number? What are you doing later? But the route that I go down is like, it's not like, there's no houses, it's down like a river and then to like a little lake and back. So it's quite sort of like, you're away from
You've
like
made
main
Birmingham
roads
sound
and
a
stuff.
lot nicer than
Yeah,
it is.
I know. So that sounds like quite picturesque.
It
Really,
does.
it's like a disgusting, horrible. It's a River Cole in Chardin.
And it's definitely got some trolleys in it.
It's got loads of colours in it. And then the lake that you run to is like normally quite horrible and like stagnant and it smells. And there'll be like some lonely bloke on his own there fishing, drinking special brew.
Yeah. I always thought I quite like
I did actually last Sunday ran past a man and it was not even 9 a.m. who was just walking along drinking a can
Yeah.
of Carling.
You see it all the time. Just down the road is the park. It's like some streets and a bit of water and a little bit like what you're describing.
Yeah.
It sounds quite picturesque, but it's heavily polluted.
It's like, where have you been or where are you going?
And there's people just drinking Kestrel down there.
Yeah.
And I think, you know, A, where are you getting it?
Yeah, 9 o'clock in the morning, where'd you get a can of Carling from?
Yeah. And also, and B, is your house that shit that you can't drink it in it?
That's it. If you're going to drink at 8:30 in the morning, why would you think, oh, I'm going to go and
Go
have
for a walk. I'd be worried about needing a wee
Yeah.
if I was out drinking.
Mind you, if
walking.
you're drinking at 8:30 in the morning,
At least you would.
where to go to the toilet? You've got bigger fish to fry.
Yeah, true.
All right, if you're coming back from a night out, but not if you're like a 45-year-old man walking by a canal on your own
No.
and you haven't got a dog. If you've got a dog, you do whatever you want.
Get pissed and drink.
There's people who are just like, he's just taking his dog for a walk.
Just taking his dog for a walk and wrecked.
He's just drinking a bottle of vodka and taking his dog for
But it's
a walk.
alright because he's got a dog.
Fine, it's
You
fine.
said,
he's got a dog.
it'll say good morning to you. Say good morning to you. But so yeah, what were you saying? That it's not alright to say hello to people.
There was one man last weekend who didn't like it. He was the only one. Everyone else was fine
What
with
did
me
he do?
doing it.
Did he ignore you?
No, he just sort of looked. He jumped like I'd scared him.
Did you come up from behind?
I did go up from behind. Yeah, that was probably
What
a mistake. He was walking his dog and he just sort of looked at me with quite a bit
Contempt.
He looked like the kind of person who just wouldn't be able to talk to anybody. Just if you
Right.
said hello to him, just in normal social circumstances, he'd get scared.
Yeah. What do you run in? Do you wear shorts?
Well, shorts and sports bra,
A netball skirt.
netball skirt, jeggings.
Cross country.
No, just the standard, you know,
cycling shorts.
tracksuit bottoms and top.
Oh, you are. See,
I did think about getting some running tights, but
I overheat
Yeah.
if I have my flesh covered. I just wear shorts and t-shirt.
You're making a statement as well with running tights, aren't you? Like, I don't live in a nice enough area where you could go. Was that another one?
It's another
The
Gus.
dog's farted again.
It's an audible one, so...
Is that like a time? How 42 minute mark,
42
guys?
minutes. Come on. Yeah, there it is. Oh, it's hit the back of my throat.
Dessert.
Oh. Really now. Disgusting, Lindy. Bloody disgusting. Just don't care.
It's a pure meat diet, dogs.
Well, yeah.
Oh no, I think I've got cats, and I don't. If they do fart, I don't smell it.
Cats are like ladies though. Dogs are lads.
Are
So they probably go to the toilet and do it.
they? They do it into a hanky,
Yeah.
like a countess. But today I went for a run at 2, and I was like, you can't say hello to people when you go for a run at 2, can you?
No.
So like if you've got a really shit job, you know, like if you've ever had a job where you have to be up at like 5 in the morning, when you get to the bus stop or you get onto the bus, there's like everyone will say hello in like recognition. Like,
all right, we're up early, aren't we?
Our lives are shit, aren't they? Fucking hell.
Looks like finish at 2.
But if you do that at like 11,
Fuck
people
off.
are
People are like, fuck off.
piss off, you hippie.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking communist.
I don't like. I'd say good morning to people. I don't. I've got no time for them. I don't like when people talk to me on public transport. It actively annoys me.
Yeah. I'm not sure what's like on a bus. I'm not sure what I don't know. I don't think I was going to say it's acceptable on a train, but I don't think it is.
No, it's
then
not.
You're trapped for longer time. So if anything, I'd rather someone talk to me on a bus because at least it's only like 10 minutes.
And you can get off early if needs be.
Yeah.
You're not going to get off in.
Abandon ship.
Yeah, just think, I'll walk.
He's mad. Get out of here.
He's mad. But yeah, it's. I mean, I'm quite intolerant, intolerant, dystolerant.
Of what?
Anti-tolerant. What's the word?
Intolerant would be like I hate gays.
I can't. Yeah. Can I say?
You can just be intolerant of.
I'm not very tolerant
Other humans.
Of quite a lot of public transport related things. Like I travel on bus quite a lot because I can't drive, and I get annoyed when people don't have their money out ready and waiting to get on the bus. I think you've been waiting there. You've had a fag.
In Birmingham, there's a sign: "Have your change ready."
Good. I think they've got the right idea. Zero tolerance when they start scratting around with the fucking change. I'm mad, I'm livid, and I hate when on the train. I hate not being in control of opening the door. And being the person who presses
on the
the button.
train.
Yeah.
Oh, well, if there's someone in front of you,
Yeah.
you've got to rely on them to get you off.
Yeah. What if they think it's an old-fashioned train where you have to pull down the window and then they're messing around looking for the handle,
Yeah.
and then by that time it's already gone, and I've been trying to get off, and then the next stop's not Crewe, and I don't want to go to Crewe, but I've got to go to Crewe because of this twat.
Then you both go to Crewe together.
And and then he's going to turn around and be like,
He feels bad.
"What am I like? You're a twat."
Yeah, you've spoilt my dad. That's what you're like.
So that annoys me. I don't like it when people sit next to me. Anytime. I don't like when people take up too much room. I don't like when the buffet cart's closed.
On the bus?
No, on the train. I should probably learn to drive. Because obviously public transport angers me so much.
Go up to the bus driver. Mate, can I speak to the bus manager? I'd like to make a complaint. Yeah, I can't seem to find a buffet car on this single decker bus. It's taking me around Leicester city centre. At least tea and coffee.
If you were going on a train journey, if we go to Edinburgh, we'll get the train. Yeah.
Yeah.
Will you get something from the buffet cart?
Yes, I'll probably take food on.
Oh, defo.
Eat that, then get more.
Yeah.
But I'll be honest, I've not been on a train for a while.
No.
That was for long enough that required a visit to the buffet car, but I've always found them disappointing.
They are ultimately disappointing.
Why don't they just make it like a service station and just put like a little like M&S in there?
Oh, you stop going on about M&S.
I love M&S.
bring it into every fucking conversation we have these days.
Lucy's referring to a recent visit when we went to Bath on Friday to our gig, and the reawakening of my love for M&S service station shops.
I mean, it is good. It is, it's quality. But there's other things I'd like to talk about. Actually, now on the subject, there isn't.
That is just
that's the beauty of it.
It's a signifier of how dull my life actually is.
No.
The biggest thing that's happened this week is that I've rekindled my love for Marks and Spencer's turkey, pastrami, and Emmental flatbread.
What I'd like to achieve in my life is to be the sort of person who can do all their food shopping at M&S.
Yeah, that is like the goal, isn't it?
That's the
goal, to be able to do the big shop at M&S.
Yeah, because I might have to go to Asda at the minute.
Sometimes, on the rare occasions, like I got some M&S vouchers for Christmas.
Who from?
I can't remember.
Good present, that.
It is a good present because I think I asked for them because then if you get like 50 quid, then you can go and do a shop.
Yeah.
Because you can spend. I only spend them on food. I'm not buying clothes or anything. Not yet, anyway. I did buy a jumper in Sainsbury's the other day.
Oh, for the 2 range.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
It was like just a plain like red jumper, but I was a bit like, oh, you want to watch this? I know you're 32, but you don't want to start buying your clothes at George at Asda.
No, George and Asda are fucking horrible.
Asda dad.
They sell trainers for £3.
Do they? They sell gym. That's where I saw running tights. I nearly bought them because they were in Asda.
Imagine that. They wouldn't last. They wouldn't last.
No, Primark do gym stuff, and you can only wear it once. You feel it shrinking as you
wear wearing it.
Yeah.
I mean, you shouldn't buy sports clothes, cheap sports clothes.
No, it's like cheap running trainers.
Not gonna
You've got to spend some money.
It's false economy.
False economy. That's
I brought some. Talk to you about false economy. I bought some hair dye from the corner shop, and it was £1.49. It didn't dye my hair. It's exactly the same colour.
Toiletries from like anywhere like that. It's a risk, isn't it?
It is a risk. It is a risk, but I don't know. I mean, hair dye was only about £6 anyway. I don't know why I didn't.
I'm surprised they sell it.
I was shocked. But even it didn't even
alarm bell number 1. They've got it in the shop.
Got it. Number 2 is £1.49. Number 3, it didn't stain my skin when I put it on there. It sort of washed off.
It was just like purple, a sachet of like red water.
It was like that. You used to get like that spray that you could like spray your hair red.
Oh, like one wash.
Yeah, I think it was that. But no washes.
But it's just like a ketchup sachet of a pot noodle. They were selling as hair dye.
Do you used to eat pot noodles?
Yeah. I've been thinking about pot noodles a lot recently as well. What was it? Someone I did a gig recently and there was a comedian who did a joke about pot noodles. I can't remember the joke, but I did used to eat them. They're not. Are they for even food? What are they?
Well, I'll tell you. Horrible.
Powder.
And chicken and mushroom and the beef. They're for vegetarians. Vegetarians can eat them.
They got MSG in them. Like loads
is that
of
what
it.
like McDonald's has in China?
It's really bad. I don't know what it is, but I know it's bad for you.
Bad. And then, do you remember when you were younger? We used to eat them like they're like nobody's business.
They are quite nice.
But then when you have them when you're older, when you're a proper adult, they're not as nice.
They're not.
No.
I just remember. I think the last time I had one, I just remember it just was like. It was like a pot salt.
Yeah, really salty, isn't it?
It was just salt. It just tasted of salt, and like I felt rough afterwards.
Rough.
What a girl! Can't even eat a pot noodle. Without having to go for a lie down.
You wouldn't touch that now, would you?
I wouldn't. I wouldn't. You could pay me to eat. Well, you could pay me to eat a pot noodle. I'd eat it for a £5.
You're very healthy.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
I
like it.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
Don't you feel hungry?
Yeah, but then you just eat more food. The good thing about eating healthy food, or not healthy food, but like clean food, like veg and like shit, is you can eat loads of it and you don't put any weight on.
Yeah, but
But you can't have.
It's not a.
You can't have
It's not a
crisps.
double decker, is it?
No, it's not.
It's not a double decker and a Sherry Bakewell.
What did I have? I do find myself lingering. Like I went to Sainsbury's today to get some stuff, and I will sort of linger around the bread aisle for a while.
Yeah.
Just sort of,
Look longingly.
Just have a good old sniff.
Oh.
Just take it all in, and then think, yeah, I'm not.
Cradle a tiger loaf.
Yeah, and then go and buy like a naked bar.
Ugh.
The gingerbread one's alright.
Yeah, I'd just have some gingerbread
Yeah,
if I wanted that.
that's it.
But yeah, I mean, I've been on a few diets, but I've never really lasted longer than like break time at work. So I wake up and I think, oh, I'll have porridge, put a bit of fruit on top of that. And I get to work, and it gets to 11 o'clock, and I think I'll just go to the vending machine. But I'll get something healthy out of it. Oh no, they've sold out of
Like
French
a bang
fries. I'll just get Doritos.
French fries. Why? Because they're like less. Yeah. Because they're just air, aren't they?
Yeah.
What did I have the other day that was just like nothing? So Snacker Jacks are a bit like that.
I don't like Snacker Jacks, they smell weird.
90% air.
They are salty though, salt and vinegar ones.
I think they're alright. I quite like them.
I don't like how they smell.
They're like powdery.
Yeah.
It's like, because it's not like a crisp, because a crisp is like not wet. It's got a bit of purchase to it, so the flavouring and the salt will stick. Whereas with a rice cake, it's just
doesn't.
It falls off.
Yeah.
Like eczema. I've only had those salt and vinegar ones. So they do caramel ones.
I don't want them. I
Like
don't want
sweet
them.
ones. You just don't want rice cakes full stop.
I'd rather have skips.
Cheesy Doritos though, tangy cheese.
Oh yeah.
That is like, that's a food where it's, you can't lie to yourself that it's good. That it's not even that it's unhealthy, it's harmful.
Like, why is anything that colour?
You know it's hurting you while you're eating it. It's like McDonald's. You're like, I know this is hurting me, but it tastes so good. Like, it's like when you get that orange stain on your hand after you've
That's
been
not
eating
alright, is it?
They are fucking good though.
Yeah, I like them.
It's not even that as well. They call it tangy cheese, but it's not even a flavour. It's like a new flavour. It's like, this isn't cheese. This isn't. But I don't know what it is.
Yeah, like
but
cheese
it's great.
flavoured things don't taste like cheese.
No. Like tangy Toms, they don't taste like tomatoes.
No, they taste delicious.
But they don't. I don't know what they taste of. It's just snack.
Taste of snack. It's like McDonald's. Like, if you get anything from McDonald's, it tastes just like McDonald's. It doesn't, like Filet-O-Fish. Because I don't eat meat, so I had Filet-O-Fish.
Tastes like McDonald's. Yeah.
It does taste like McDonald's.
Tastes like whatever sauce. It tastes like McDonald's sauce.
Yeah, and bread.
And all the McDonald's sauces sort of taste the same.
Yeah.
But
delicious.
Yeah. Amazing.
Yeah.
I listened to this. I'm not painting myself as a very rock and roll person on this. I was listening to Radio 4 the other day.
There's no harm in it.
And they had somebody on saying, they were talking about McDonald's and they were talking about eating habits, like in Britain, how they've changed over the years. And they said that McDonald's has changed our palate. Because
really?
it used to be that the British palate was savoury and salty.
Right.
But now it's sweet and salty.
Ah.
So we prefer things that are sweet and salty. Like a double cheeseburger is savoury, but it's also sweet.
It's got loads of sugar in it.
Yeah, it's because it's got the tomato sauce has got sugar in it, and so is the bun.
Right.
Because they put, I don't know whether this is a myth or not, but apparently they put gherkins on the burgers, don't they?
Yeah.
They're cheeseburgers, because otherwise it would be classed as a cake.
Really?
Because of the bun or something, yeah.
Is that true, though?
I don't know. I think it's a load of bollocks.
Shall I Google it?
Because it's got meat in it.
I'm going to Google it.
Google it. If you got a cake and it was full of mince...
I like it.
If it was like a Victoria sponge lasagna, you'd be...
Now you're talking.
It'd be a bit out there, though.
You like a little cake, though, don't you?
Oh, I love a cake. That's the thing. My biggest thing is sugar cravings. I just absolutely just crave sugar constantly.
Right.
Flapjacks. Marks and Spencer's. This is why I've fallen back in love with Marks and Spencer's. Do like a fruit and seed nut flapjack thing that's like topped with like dried apricots, which doesn't sound very nice, but is really nice.
Is McDonald's cake
Is McDonald's cheeseburgers cake?
Is McDonald's burger a cake? Right, here we go.
That's what I thought. They had to put a gherkin on it so it wasn't classified as a cake. Googling.
Is it true that without the gherkin on some burgers it would be considered confectionery? Let's find out.
Is you on Yahoo Answers? The oracle of all knowledge.
I like Yahoo Answers.
Have you ever asked it anything?
No.
Have you ever posted anything on there?
I haven't posted, but I've had a look to see if other people have posted a question I wanted to answer.
Like what?
It's about sex.
What, it was already on there?
Yeah.
That's the thing about the internet. It's like a great leveller of society because it makes you realise like things that you think are unique to you.
You're not alone.
There's at least 9 other people out there that think that.
Exactly.
What was the question?
How do you do sex?
How do you do sex?
How do you do the sex? No, it wasn't. It was like.
Did you have a video?
No, it was something. It was something.
It's like you're on the internet. You come to the right place.
It was something really mental. Like I put something like, how do you make girls like you? Or something like that.
When was this?
I was in my 20s.
About 9 o'clock.
No, I was in my room. I was probably about 24.
So we're in the last 10 years.
Yeah. The last 7 years. Because I don't know, I went through a stage in my life where like I couldn't make anyone go out with me. Make them go out with me. They didn't want to.
Couldn't convince them.
I was like, oh, I can't. I can't get anyone. So I was like, well, I must be doing something wrong. So I'll Google it. And I'll tell you what, I've struggled since.
Was there answers on there?
Yeah.
Was there tips? What did it just say? Number 1, guys, before we even start, just be yourself.
Which I think
I've tried that.
is the worst advice ever.
Yeah.
Be yourself. No.
Yeah, I've tried that and no one's interested.
Exactly. But then, yeah, I'm afraid it's not working.
So we don't know about it.
So we don't know, but
well,
it
just
looked like it was true.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
There was a thing as well. I think it's an urban myth about that the milkshakes are made out of potato. Because I put that on Facebook once and everyone was like, "You're an idiot. It's a lie."
Really?
Yeah. So I was like, "I'm never having a McDonald's milkshake again." I didn't realise it had potatoes in it. That's rank. And they were like, "It hasn't. You're an idiot."
It shouldn't be twat.
It's a milkshake.
Well, Marks and Spencer's milkshakes, they're not made out of potato. They're made out of actual milk from Jersey, from the Queen's cows.
They're sugar free. That's one thing I was going to ask you, because you don't drink tea or coffee, do you?
No.
What
do you drink?
What do you have before you go for a run? Because in order for me to go
for tea before I was going for a run, even if I didn't drink it,
no, but don't you need like
an idiot.
A bit what I like to do is just I get a pot of tea and a couple of scones, have a cream tea. They do a 10k.
Oh, do you have a coffee?
No, because don't you need something to like pep you up? Because I can
I
only.
need pepping up. I wouldn't have a cup of tea, would I?
It's got caffeine in it.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, we'll have that anyway. Well, yeah, if you think,
You know, people say tea's got more caffeine in it than coffee.
It hasn't.
Bollocks,
it hasn't.
It? So like when they say as well, an apple is more stimulating than an espresso. No, it's not.
It's not.
It's bullshit, isn't it?
Alright, let's both not go to bed tonight. You have the apple in the morning, I'll have coffee. We'll see who gets.
I'll have a double espresso and you have an apple.
I should have water.
Just have water?
Yeah.
What do you eat before you go for a run? Do you have food?
Yeah. I don't eat food or anything. If I was going on, let's say, a 10k run on a Saturday morning, I'd either have some toast and peanut butter about an hour before
That's
I went.
good. Complex carbs, bit of fat.
Carbs, or just like a granola or something. What about you?
Well, the only way I can get myself to go for a run is I'd drink about a pint of coffee, and then I'd listen to like really intense techno whilst I'm running.
You're like, right.
Yeah.
So I've got the worst running playlist ever. Like I don't really motivate myself with like the music that I listen to. Just listen to like Ash, the Cranberries.
Is it like all acoustic songs as well?
And then just like some like obscure, like old Radiohead and stuff like that. And it doesn't ever really. Cause I don't like dance music.
I listen to albums. I listen to like DJ mixes, or like it's the only time I really listen to house music.
Really?
I just want to go running because it's all. This is so sad. It's all the like 124 BPM is like average like house tune, which is the pace that you tend to run at.
Oh really?
Yeah. So you sort of it's quite easy to run in sync with house music. Because it's all around about the same tempo that you, the pace that you run.
See, I'm quite a slow runner, so I sort of run in the pace of like Adele.
I just listen to like some folk, like Scarborough Fair.
Yeah, I'm running in time with
More of a
troubled water. My Simon and
I'd call it a walk.
Some people call it a slow walk. That's how I'm going running.
Stroll.
When people walk past you on a run. That's when you know that.
When an old lady walks past with a trolley, laden down with shopping.
Yeah.
The problem is, I've just got a whiff of something.
Oh, she's released.
Third time.
Yeah.
Third wave.
Hours up, guys.
The thing is, though, is that like I dose myself up with so much coffee that like I'm like tripping bottles before I go.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm like on drugs, and then I go for a run and then listen to like really intense music. And it's supposed to be relaxing, isn't it, exercise?
The least relaxing thing you've ever done.
I come back and I'm like wired. Like I just can't sit down there for the rest of the day.
I feel very tired after exercise.
Yeah.
And sometimes I have to have a lie down.
Like now.
Like now. So I cycled home from work and then took Linda out for a walk. So now I'm just lying down, rolling around like
lolling
a toad.
around on a sleigh bed. That's how the name came about. I was thinking, what is the story of the name Toad? Because it was your nickname.
It was in, you came to see me in Italy.
When you lived in Italy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was lying on my bed, like I am now.
Exactly the same as you are now.
Fat, venomous toad.
Like a bag of mash.
And you were like
a water balloon.
You came in to my room, and I was like, oh, come on, let's
shouting orders at me. Get me a drink.
Blubbering.
Be quiet.
And then you were like, look at you lying there like a toad.
Toad hall.
Yeah, and that's where it came from. And that's how Toad Radio came about. It's because it's always amused us.
Just a couple of toads making their way through their little toad lives.
Oh, I did. I made a noise like a toad today. I was at work. It was quite quiet, and you know when you haven't spoken for a long time,
yeah,
and like your voice becomes trapped in your throat. I answered the phone, and rather than saying like "Good morning," I just sort of went, "Oh." And like everyone in the office was like, "Lucy, what was that?" I was like, it was just a noise that came from within.
Do you ever get that when you're on stage? Like you'll be talking and like your voice goes because you've like got like a dry mouth or something, so you'll be going like your voice grinds to a halt, like it runs out of batteries. Or
if you've had a drink, not like an alcoholic drink, but you've just been drinking something, and like it obviously a bit of like the liquid is stuck in your throat and causes like a vacuum, a bubble, and then your voice comes out.
You get like milk mouth.
Yeah.
Hello.
That's like
having a lovely time.
Favourite natural phenomena of life.
Well, you know when you encounter people who've got like a croaky voice like that, don't you just want to say to them, cough,
clear your throat.
Clear your throat. That's not your real voice.
I know. Come on.
It would be quite funny though if you went on stage and you were sort of talking like this to start with, and then halfway through you went, right, okay. No, I thought you had that really cool gruff voice all along.
You should do that.
Just drink like the other night. I went on Wednesday. I went up and I'd just eaten a sandwich, like about an hour before I went on.
Oh, on stage.
And I was like, And I sort of got a bit of indigestion whilst I was up there.
You have to like,
so I was like, you know, you just get like little burps. It's like, oh, but then the thing happened. You try and like pick the moments when you get to let them out. You know, like sometimes when you're having a snog with like
no.
But you get, and you need to burp, and you think, right, what am I going to do? How am I going to get now?
Just blow it outside of your mouth.
Yeah, you do. You have to like pick your moments because like you're having a bit of a snog. Like now, when you've been with someone for quite a while,
you burp in their mouth.
You just go. Can we just pause for a second while I have a little burp? Burp in their mouth. Yeah, just do it in their face. Just do it up them.
I like it.
But you have to sort of like, you know, go to like the side or like pretend like you're going to kiss their neck and be like, just sort of let the air out.
Oh, I wouldn't know. Know. It's been a while since I was at the crease.
Since I was on the wicket. Since I was up to bat.
Did England win the rugby today?
I don't know. I'm taping it, so
yeah.
I'm going to try and I'm going to go home and watch it, and I'm just going to try and avoid the score until then, which I think I'll probably be successful in, seeing as you're not interested. And
no, I always try and pretend I like rugby, and I think every time it's like the Six Nations and stuff, I think, watch it. I don't get into it. This shit, it's shit. It's so shit.
The Six Nations is tough because like the thing is with rugby is like there's like 4 good teams and everyone else is rubbish.
Yeah.
Like, I watched Wales France yesterday and it was boring. Man.
Was it?
I didn't bother with Scotland Italy because I thought that'd be worse. But
I don't get it.
No. Well, I'm not like. I think I'm just into it like because it was the sport I played when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Like because I was shit at football.
Mm.
But it does help if it's like any sport. You have to drink, and then it becomes exciting.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like you know, if you go and watch it in the pub, pissed.
Yeah.
It's the best. That is a good night out.
That is watching something that we're quite good at. Got a chance of.
Yeah, and we're all right at it. Yeah, as a country.
Yeah.
And all the plastic. It's St David's Day, isn't it today? So
is it?
All the plastic like Welshies like.
Do people pretend to be Welsh though?
Giving it the big
like they do to be Irish.
I don't know. Some people.
I don't think they would.
Some people do. I think some people just cling on to anything.
Yeah, they do.
Like we're all. It doesn't matter anyway, does it? It's Britain. It's only like a different country because like we say it is.
And everyone hates us.
Yeah, but England's the best anyway, isn't it?
Yeah.
No offence.
Just let's finish on a high note.
Just leave it
making
there.
Everyone hate us.
England's the best, isn't it? See you next week. That is. I think that's an hour.
Yeah, that was.
Should we call it quits?
Yeah.
Right then. So, if anybody has listened to this or is still listening, bloody hell.
Well done.
Well done. Thanks for being a good pal. And yeah, I've set up an email address and a Twitter and stuff. So if you've got any tips or anything, or you want to get in touch, then you can email us. It's toadradioemail@gmail.com.
Is it?
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
Oh.
I did that when I was at work the other day. I know. And yeah, so that's it. Bye.
Bye.